The Tuono 457 has been a long time coming, and this bike is essentially a stripped down, more comfortable and more upright version of the RS 457. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how comfortable it is, how it is like to ride, and should you buy it. First things first, we'll address what is possibly the biggest difference between the RS and the Tuono 457, the rider triangle. Now, the Tuono 457's footpeg placement is exactly the same as the RS, so your legs are placed in exactly the same position as they would be on the RS 457. However, this new upright handlebar puts you in a much more commanding upright position, and your torso is way more vertical than on the RS where the handlebars are here. Tuono 457's footpegs also have rubber mounts, and this should result in smoother, buzz-free feet, which will be especially helpful when touring. To accommodate the taller handlebar, Aprilia has also reprofiled the Tuono 457's tank slightly, although you can't make out the difference unless both the Tuono and the RS are parked side by side. This has also resulted in a minuscule drop in fuel capacity. The Tuono 457 holds 12.7 litres while the RS 457 holds the full 13. While the Tuono's tank does carry a smidge less fuel, because of its revised shape, it has a better lock-to-lock radius than the RS, which will be helpful inside the city. While the Tuono appears very different to the RS, to ride both are very similar, and that's an excellent thing. That peach of an engine has been carried forward here, and it's got gobs of low and mid-range torque, and the Tuono's shorter gearing only helps things further. Aprilia has given the Tuono a larger rear sprocket by one tooth, which helps in initial acceleration. Whether you're attacking corners or just tunneling through town, the Tuono is a willing companion, and how. The Tuono's engine and chassis combination is a potent one, and you can attack corners almost as well as you can on the RS on this bike. Aprilia has left the suspension on the Tuono as is from the RS, which means this is still a stiffly sprung motorcycle, but thanks to the relaxed rider triangle, you don't feel road imperfections as much. The Tuono 457 is the first modern Tuono model to not share its frontal design with the equivalent RS. The new compact LED headlight puts its own spin on the signature Aprilia tri-lamp setup, and while it isn't as good looking as the RS 457's headlight, the more I look at it, the more this design is growing on me. Since the Tuono's chassis is exactly the same as the RS, you may be wondering why it weighs the exact same 175 kilos when the former has a lot less bodywork. Aprilia's engineers have informed me that the Tuono's smaller headlight actually weighs a fair deal more than the RS's larger and sleeker unit, and the handlebar and its accoutrements make up for the RS's fairing, which weighs just 3 kilos. But it's not all perfect on the Tuono 457, and I have some small nits to pick here. For starters, at this price, the exclusion of adjustable levers and sintered brake pads seems like an avoidable oversight. Then there is the Tuono's new style, which I don't think will be as universally welcomed as the RS 457's. At this price, it also should have offered a quick shifter as standard, but you'll have to pay an additional 20,000 rupees for it. All said and done, those are just minor niggles, and that speaks volumes about how good a package this Tuono 457 really is. This is a fun, fast, all-day comfortable and feature-laden bike that can handle just about anything that you can throw at it on the road. And at Rs 3.95 lakh ex-showroom, the Tuono 457 is priced reasonably well for what it has to offer, and it's got no direct real rivals in the market either. The Yamaha MT-03 priced at 3.5 lakh, while a sweet and capable machine in its own right, can't match the fun quotient of the Tuono and is also a simpler, more basic and relatively slower machine than the Aprilia. The feisty single-cylinder KTM 390 Duke, while an absolute riot to ride and a full lakh less to purchase compared to the Aprilia, just can't match the sound, feel, smoothness and refinement of the twin-cylinder Aprilia engine. All in all, this bike has me smitten just like my own previous Tuono V4, and I'm seriously considering spending my own money on this machine. If, like me, you enjoy fast, sporty yet reasonably comfortable machines, then I'd suggest you give the Tuono 457 a long, hard look.